Hey there guys, welcome back. This is another game review. And today my name is Dark, and today we're gonna be looking at Blacklight Retribution, game published by another free-to-play game, again published by Perfect World, and it was developed by Zombie Studios. This is essentially a free-to-play first-person shooter game. It's a modern shooter with inside a sci-fi environment. And so let's take a look. As you can see, your menus are what you would expect. Actually, a little bit more what you expect from a free-to-play game. Lots of options in video and your audio and all that stuff. And I was actually surprised by the amount of options that they actually give you. Usually, free-to-play games, especially first-person shooters, there's an issue with that. So. Like very limited, but some of them are very limited options. But as you can see, you can keep buying anything. You can change, your visuals and stuff like that. So it has a great deal of options. And then if you look at the customization, let's get into the customization menu a little bit here. As you can see under your profile, you got unlocks, titles, emblems, emotes, announcers. Essentially this is and you can also customize your emblem that you wear, and it's actually your icon for in-game, and you can customize your emblem. You can also change the emotes if you want the taunt, especially at the end of the match. You're going to see that you can actually taunt other opponents, or when you kill them you can actually set up your taunt. Show you here guys a few examples of that. As you can see, salute, and favorite one is the wiggling your fingers saying no. I actually enjoy that one. That's I believe that one right there. That's yeah, that one right there. It's the default one, and it's probably my favorite. Especially if somebody's chasing you down trying to kill them, and you kill them right after because they see their kill cam. You can actually wiggle your finger, say no.
Eliminate all hostile agents.
So, and that's an example of the voice of and that's your in-game voice right there. And you got your notes and other stuff. A lot of this stuff I don't even know why it's there for. I'm still learning the game. As you can see, I'm level 8, but I have a pretty good idea what the whole game is going to be like. A lot of nonsensical stuff. And then you can also customize the way that your character look. It has you can actually select a hero, and your character will look like that particular person. In this case, it looks like sort of a robotic thing, and then this guy here. And I believe that those are the only two hero custom looks that they have, skins. You can say that, and then you can actually customize all your gear. You can change the helmet. As you can see over there in the top right hand corner, it changes your stats for whatever particular build you're going for. And to actually buy these items, you can actually some of the items you can actually buy with points that are awarded for victories and your performance in game, and then you can buy the Zen, which is paid for with real money. So you can see I have 0 Zen, but to tell you the truth, most of my matches I'm pretty much in the top 3 or the top 5, and I just have the stock stuff. So really, I haven't encountered anything that's way too overpowered. As you can see, you got your gear, and then you got your depot. The depot is these stations in game that you can actually spawn. You can actually pay the credits that you earned for that match. You can actually buy those. You got rocket launchers and flamethrowers, and you got the hard suit, which are the mechs. By the way, if you're looking to play Black Ops 2. I suggest don't even spend your $60 on that. Just download this game. It's free to play, and it's essentially the same damn thing minus the horses. So there you go. Black Ops 2 looks like a little bit of improvement. They're trying to innovate, and as you can see here, I'm just scrolling through the marketplace, different stuff. Nothing too bad. I haven't encountered too many things that it's buy power, sort of. I know a lot of free to play shooters have this issue because they want to make money, so they essentially put power on the marketplace, but I really haven't encountered anything. Like I said, like I'm usually in on my team or overall in the match. I'm you know, one of the top players there, and I have stock weapons. I occasionally, you know, I buy with my GP. I buy upgrades for magazines and faster reload times, but they're all. And one thing I don't like is it's all purchased like per day, and if you want to buy it permanently, you have to pay an extremely exorbitant amount of credits to actually pay. And as you can see, this the main menu also has a social like a social menu. Has all your stuff. If you have friends, your clan, your mail, your inventory. It also has news on the game and support. If you're encountering any issues or any players are giving any problems, you can actually report them through this menu. And as at each level you get bonus packs, which gives you chances to unlock stuff. So I mean, it's nothing that you wouldn't. It's everything that you would expect from this game. It has customizations, marketplace, and different types of matches. You guys, your social menus, as you can see. You can report people, or if you encounter a bug. Mind you that this game came out just recently. It was not so long ago that it was in beta, so they are still adding a lot of stuff. And you can find ranked matches. I believe after a certain level you can play ranked matches, but they have several different game types, and the game types are what you would expect from a first-person shooter, essentially. Capture the flag, search and destroy. Sort of, they don't call it that, but that's what essentially what the games are. And anything you'd find in Call of Duty, and especially what you've seen in Black Ops, you can find in this game. And this game has mechs. The heart suit is essentially, you hop into it, it's a mech. So there you go. It's a free. And right now, to tell you guys the truth, this is my free-to-play game at the moment. This is my FPS multiplayer game that I play. I quit buying Call of Duty games. If I buy it, it might just be to review it, and then I barely touch it or go trade it in or something. But not even that, because I don't have a console anymore. So I'm gonna get a PS3 soon, but it's mostly for the Blu-ray, mostly for the Blu-ray, and probably PS3, PlayStation exclusive games. Like I've never played the God of War, and I want to try out those games and play out those games because they're not available on PC. So let's hop into a match, and as you can see, quick join. There's a lot of people playing, so you can find matches fairly quickly. And this first match, actually, I didn't do too bad, but I didn't do great either. You'll see, I ended up getting her killed stupidly, and there you go. Headshots, blow your brains in your head to pieces. So there you go. And I actually played with this set of people for this entire video. So the last match was actually pretty competitive. And as you can see, the game looks rather nice. I mean, this is basically a free Call of Duty game. A sci-fi Call of Duty game. Essentially, that's what it is, and it is free. As you can see, I'm getting owned up at this moment. But that's okay, because I get these guys back. And the controls feel good. I mean, it's not where it's one of those games that, you know, it doesn't feel right. No, the controls are really tight. The gameplay is really tight, and the mechanics of the game are really tight. For a free-to-play game, this is probably, I've played other games. What are the other ones? Combat Arms and America's Army and all those. And out of all of these, this game has to be, in my opinion, the best free-to-play shooter on the free-to-play market right now. So there you go. I got a kill there, and then I get killed right after. See, I'm taunting him because he killed me earlier, so I'm taunting him. That stupid bastard. Anyways, as you can see, one kill and 3 deaths. So I'm not doing too well in this game. But usually when I start playing, I usually play, what happens is, like, if I'm bored or I have nothing else to do, or I just want some nonsensical violence and just, you know, chill out, you know, shoot some noobs, own up some noobs. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that great to be, like, you know, saying this and all that. But I am now the new Team Warlord. But yeah, I mean, it's the type of game where you're not going to be playing for hours and hours on end unless you're into this. But like anybody who plays Call of Duty for like hours on end can just as well play this game, and it's free, and it's absolutely free. And like I said, the marketplace doesn't really buy. And like I said, it's a pretty new game, so that like you don't have an observant amount of maps. You don't have a ridiculous amount of gameplays, but there is enough there to keep you entertained occasionally. Or like I said, if you're an avid first-person shooter multiplayer player, then yes, it's definitely worth your time, and it's free. I mean, and like I said before, you see, I'm not doing too bad. This is probably one of the worst matches I had, and it usually takes me a while when I first start playing. It takes me a match or two to get in the swing of things. As you can see, I'm third place on my team right now, and it takes me a little bit to get it going. But once I get going, I usually end up first or second on my team, or first or second above in the entire match, which is pretty good. I because I really like the controls. The controls make sense. They're not like, and you know, the hitboxes are pretty decent, pretty accurate, and the weapons feel good. There's a heavy feel to certain weapons, like the different types of weapons. I prefer the assault rifle, but you can also get shotguns. You can get other types and different types of weapons, and there's also different types of loadouts and classes that you can pick. But essentially, the bottom line is you point the gun at said person points gun at you, and the one who has the most HP at the end wins. So essentially, that's how it works. So as you can see, the gameplay is quite exciting, and some of the games are really close, which is nice. I mean, I've played before when I used to play Call of Duty. There was some games where, especially if you're playing against a clan, there's no freaking way. I mean, there's no way. And in this game, since it's fairly new, there doesn't seem to be a lot of clan-based games. And then I guess clans playing ranked matches, but it doesn't seem, all one-sided and all that stuff. It's actually fairly good with that. It's enjoyable. It is enjoyable, and you don't pay, real money, I guess. And yeah, I guess you can make the argument that Call of Duty or Battlefield games or any other game that you actually pay for, you can say, oh, it has a single player, and it has a lot more maps, but think about it this way: you're not paying anything for this game. And if you want to buy some items, you want to look, have a little bit better odds of winning, I'd say. Get a little bit more health, faster reload times, and that sort of stuff. I just got, owned up by a noob there. Then yeah, you're not paying $60, and even if you spend, $5 or $10 every couple of months on this game, it's a lot better than spending $60 and then having to buy DLC for a game that's just rehashed content. And this game, it is what it is. It is a modern sci-fi shooter. It's plain and simple. No single player story or anything like that. But really, let's be honest. Single player story in Battlefield or Call of Duty games is non-existent. And actually, this is actually a look at another map. This is probably one of the most. This map is frustrating because there is very little room and everybody's on top of each other. It is so frustrating. It's like you turn around, 2 seconds later, there's a guy right there in your face trying to kill you. Guys from behind, guys from overhead. It's a very, very small map, and it is frustrating as hell. To tell you the truth, this is the most frustrating map ever. And but it's enjoyable, especially if you're winning. Which in all these vids, none of my teams won. I usually, it's 50-50 at the point I am right now. And I'm not in a clan, so it's basically pickup games. But yeah, like as you can see, like this map maybe has like 2 two different sections, and then everybody else is on top of each other. And again, like I'm gonna reiterate again, the game looks fantastic. Like, you're gonna say, oh, Call of Duty looks better, Battlefield looks better. Just shut up. I mean, this game looks just as good as any of those games, and it's free. And like I said, this is my multiplayer first-person shooter of choice at this moment. I know you got other ones that are more modern shooters, but not in the sci-fi environment, like Alliance of Valiant Arms, or Combat Arms. Combat Arms, I actually stopped playing because of the hacking that's going on. That company does a terrible job of actually preventing hackers from using hacks and, you know, speed hacks, wall hacks, fly hacks, aim bots, and all that sorts of stuff. And I'm being a noob, just shooting everywhere. Oh boy. But yeah, this game is pretty good. You don't see a lot of cheating going on. I haven't really seen any wall hacks or aim bots or anything of that matter. And actually, Punk Buster works fairly well with this game. If you don't have Punk Buster active or it doesn't click, it doesn't activate, you get kicked out of the game automatically. Like no ifs or ands or buts about it. And I actually had a few issues because of my Punk Buster wasn't updated, so I couldn't actually log into the game. Like, I could log in, but as soon as I got into an actual game, it would kick me out immediately. So you don't see a lot of cheats, you don't see a lot of aimbots or wall hacks or anything like that. And as you can see, the gameplay is fairly exciting. I think this game was okay. We lost again. All these matches I'm showing you, our team was losing, but we had some pretty big noobs on our team. So what are you gonna do? That's the luck of the draw when you're not playing in a clan. And there you go, killing spree, yay! But yeah, like in this game offers like an equal chance to everyone, I believe, even if you're buying stuff in the shop. And I see a lot of people like this game you can play without essentially buying anything from the shop. And unless it's at higher levels, it's a lot different. As you can see in the second place there, you really don't need to buy anything unless you want, like, for example, you want you want a bigger magazine, you want a faster reload time, or you want a silencer on your gun, or something of the sort. You can always pick those up, but you can pick those up with points that you earn from matches, from the GP that you earn from matches. You don't really necessarily have to pay real money to go buy Zens because you need a particular item. Just play a few matches and there you go. You got enough credits to go and buy that piece with GP. As you can see, it's getting a little bit hectic. Everybody, everywhere, every single part of the map, there's something going on. It's a very small map. And let's move on to, I believe I got footage of a different map. Let's take a look at that. Actually, before we go take a look at another map, as you can see the mech there, I just wanted to show you guys the mech that you can actually buy with the in-game points, any match points. And there you go, those things are extremely overpowered. You get in one of those, the only real way that you can take it down is to go to one of those depot boxes and buy a flamethrower, which burns the person alive inside the hard suit, inside the mech, so to speak. So there you go. Somebody has a mech, you cook them alive inside the hard suit, and the bitch is taunting. First place bitch. Screw you, you asshole. Alright, let's move on to another map here so I can show you guys a little bit more of this game. Alright then, moving on to the next map, and actually this next map is probably one of my favorites. It's large, and there's a lot of places that you can sneak up on people. I love like just going around and what do you call it, flanking people. I absolutely love it. There's a lot of places where you can just sit up and just shoot people as they walk by. It's a really big map, but really enjoyable one at that. And this game, what I believe, it's again deathmatch, but the capture the flag on this map is extremely enjoyable. Oh boy, because you can actually, there's a lot of pathways, and you know, little secret passages that you can, you know, actually take, and running with the flag, and it's extremely fun. I enjoy this map. This is probably one of my favorite maps out of the entire game. I really enjoyed it, and it's one of the maps that I have the most success on. I know a lot of different players have different play styles, and you basically, you know, you do better on some maps than other maps. It's just the way that, you know, certain people play, and your play style and all that kind of stuff. As you can see, that guy is hiding up there. He was just like shooting people, and I believe I take him out. No, I guess not. Not this time. Maybe next time. But to conclude, I think that if you like first-person shooters, and you like the sci-fi setting, either one or, you'll enjoy this game. If you played Call of Duty in the past or Battlefield, you'll definitely enjoy this game, and it has an added bonus that it's completely free. So there you go. You got the best of both worlds. And to be honest, guys, this is the best first-person shooter, free-to-play first-person shooter that I have played so far. The other ones, there's some, you know, very gimmicky stuff with it, but this one, it is what it is, and you can do fairly well in this game without having to buy a single thing from the shop. And if you want to look, obviously, if you want to look, you have your character looking really badass, you're gonna spend a little bit of money. But hey, what's you know, $5 or $10 every couple of months just to change your look, get a few better weapons? I mean, it's nothing compared to spending $60 in the game, then spending $30 or $40 in downloadable content. So there you go, and I believe they're planning on adding a lot more maps, a lot more stuff to the game. So it's just a wait and see with this. So my recommendation, if you're looking something free, something good, this is, like I said, this is my first-person FPS multiplayer of choice at this moment. As long as this game exists, I'm not buying another Call of Duty game or Battlefield game. Nope. Unless it offers something extremely good. And as you can see, I'm the high threat. As soon as you become the high threat, you become a target. Immediately, you become a target for the opposing team. So there you go. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Like I said, my recommendation is it's free to play. If you like first-person shooters, why not go ahead and try out this game? You will not be disappointed. It is awesome. What you can expect from my channel in the next little bit, next day or two, maybe a week. You can expect another episode of my weekly gaming news and a review of Bloodline Champions. It's a free-to-play arena combat game, and I'm focusing on free-to-play because that seems the trend that the games are going, and it's a lot cheaper to do reviews like that. I don't have to go out and purchase the game. I'm also debating on what's going to be my next playthrough. I'm actually finishing up Portal this week, and I'm debating whether or not what other game, or if I'm actually going to continue with Let's Plays. And it seems my Let's Plays don't get as much you know, appreciation as my other videos do. So I'm debating on that. If you have a suggestion for a playthrough, a Let's Play, I'll leave it in the comment section below. Also leave it in the comment section below if you want to try, if you plan on trying out Blacklight Retribution, or if you've tried it out, let me know what you think in the comments below. That is it for me for now, for today. And don't forget to, if you're first time watching, enjoy. I have a lot of content on my channel. Subscribe. I do appreciate it. And share this video around. Thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you didn't like it. And let me know why you did not like this review. I appreciate all the constructive feedback that I get. My throat's getting, I've been talking for a while, my throat's getting a little dry there. Plus I'm getting a chest cold. But anyways, moving on. Like I said, comment, share, favorite. It does help the channel grow. It does help me a lot, guys. And I'd appreciate it that much. That much. You can't see my arms, but it's that much. It's like very, very, very big. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.